Alright guys, we are at the first ever Raw Run Club in PSL. I'm super pumped to be here, super pumped to actually do this. It's actually on Saturday this week, but I believe it's going to Sundays moving forward. Just awesome way to get into the community, get people who really aren't members of the gym, aren't members of anything that we're doing, and just kind of get them involved, get them healthy. You know, I think running has done something really special for myself, and it's like changed my life. So I think I want to just invite the community to do it. So we have a ton of sponsors here. Everything is sponsored by Raw, so all of the endurance formulas are out here, the gels, all the hybrid stuff that we haven't even come out with, like some of the gel samples are here. And then also we have 3 cold plunges ready for after we get done with this. So should be fun, should be a good time. I think the loop, the original loop that we're gonna do is it's a 5K, so you can do that as many times as you want, or you can, you know, do whatever else, you know, you desire. But it starts at 7:30 in the morning. It'll be every Sunday going forward, so I hope to see you guys out here. The address is 760 Northwest Enterprise Drive, which is where the warehouse is. So if you're not a member of the gym, if you don't know shit about running, if you don't know anything about anything, still come. I think you guys will love it. Great community, and I'll catch you next Sunday. Chilling. I think can you see the steam coming off of me?
A little bit.
It's wild. Feels great. Bro, you'll be like this in like a month.
Once I have?
Yeah, well after today.
It was nice that my first one was in front of 30 people so that I couldn't really bitch out. I couldn't bitch out because if I was at home alone, I'd put my ankle in and be like, that's enough. We'll go to my knee tomorrow.
So, I have a 3-hour Zwift ride today. Definitely my longest to date. And not really sure how it's gonna go. But I have 4 bottles. I got 2 packs of energy chews. And I am watching the women's worlds right now. And it looks like we have Kat in second place, right behind first place, Laura, I believe. And it's awesome to see our stuff on these girls. I don't know, it like never gets old. Super excited. It's pretty impressive what these people can do though. Every time I watch these, I just, you know, like for me, you know, like one of my biggest accomplishments today was being able to just run a sub 7-minute mile. And like from last year to this year, that's such an accomplishment compared to like where I was at. But like watching these girls do this, man, and the guys obviously too, like swimming the way they do, biking the way they do, and then hitting a half marathon, you know, sub 5-minute pace or sub 6-minute pace for the whole entire thing, just like really makes you understand how impressive these girls are. Like this sport is so cool because like nothing besides time and training can do anything for you. You can have, you know, the most money in the world, you can have the nicest bike in the world, you can have the best shoes, you can have the best kit, best fit, but it doesn't matter. You literally just have to bust your ass day in and day out, hours and hours and hours and hours doing this shit. And that's what makes you better. It's got to be one of the most rewarding things because you just can't like get it. You know, you got to just work every day for it. So it's been a really fucking awesome journey. You know, I'm like 1/10 of the way into it, and you know, my life has changed drastically in all areas since I just started putting the time and commitment into this and managing my time better and, you know, everything that comes with it. But I don't know. I don't know if that's like me saying that I'm like an idiot and I have to do extreme stuff to feel fulfilled, but I feel like if you don't test your limits, you don't do things that scare you, like, you know, I'm very much more open-minded now going into situations, knowing that like when I started this, I didn't think I would be able to get this far. So, you know, like I rarely get scared about trying something new, unless it's heights probably, then I'm not doing it. But overall, it's pretty fucking cool. Another fun fact, this is probably gonna be my last ride upstairs in the loft. I'll be in the garage next week for my next ride, I think, which I'm pumped about because you guys will be able to finally see the full setup. We moved the gym there yesterday, so I had Joey come over yesterday, a couple of the guys from the warehouse. We moved my whole gym setup into the back, the new, you know, area. Built my sauna, put together the new cold plunge, so the new recovery room is pretty much done. It's fucking surreal, man. I'm so excited to show you guys, like, now that I have the ability to swim, bike, run, train, do everything at my house. My office is gonna be here now. I'm never leaving, literally. Never gonna fucking leave. But yeah, so I'll check in probably, I would say, like every hour or so on this ride. Let you guys know how I'm feeling, how I'm handling it. And I'll also give you guys some updates on the Women's World Championship because I'm pretty invested in this shit. So let's go, Kat. Let's go, Alice. Good luck.
You don't want to be wearing a wetsuit if it's too warm. You may want to choose, some athletes
All
may
right.
choose a sleeveless wetsuit.
We're an hour in.
Some athletes may be in a full sleeve wetsuit.
I think I'm honestly still warming up. So I didn't pay attention to the way that this brick or this workout is, but basically it's a 30-minute warm up of like steady going from like 130 to 175. And then from there, it's 10 minutes at 175, 5 minutes at 130 for 2. So another 30 minutes there. So it's about a full hour of warm up. I just finished that. I'm on my first, I think, like actual, you know, workout. 10 minutes at 190, and then 5 minutes at 130. And then what I do from there is 5 minutes at 190, 5 minutes at 215, 5 minutes at 240, and then a minute at 270. So this is gonna be a fucking brutal workout. I got one, I have 2 of those. So 2 bricks of 5, 10, basically 15 minutes back to back, up to 270. And then I have about 20 minutes of cool down. Then one more like little brick of 10 at 205, 5 at 130 for 2. And then the full 15-minute cool down. So I have officially kind of just started the workout. Fucking soaked. My legs do finally feel like they're warm though, so I'm excited to get into this next piece of the workout. I'm going to try to take you through like one of the hard bricks on this. Not going to be able to talk much, but I think you guys will see the effort that goes into it. So I'm finished a full bottle already. On my second bottle now. I'm going to have some honey stingers also in a few minutes. Keep going. Let's fucking do this.
Chelsea Sadar.
Okay. Just finished both of the fucking super hard splits. It's so crazy because, like, on one hand, like for example, these splits were, I think it was like 215, 240, 270, and then I think the last one was like 45 seconds, like 300 or something like that. But it's like every time you start the first one, like the 215, you feel you're like, fuck, there's no way. You know, and you're sitting there for 5 minutes, and then, or was it 10 minutes or whatever, and then you go into the next one for 5 minutes and the next one. So it's like a big build, right, to whatever, 300. And it's like the first time you get a taste of it, it's like, fuck, there's no way. And then like on the first round when I'm doing my 300 and I'm in it, it's like, all right, I got this. And then the unique thing about it is I know I have another one coming up after like a short 5-minute break at like 130. And when I'm saying these numbers, I'm using watts. So at 130 watts is like a really nice chill cool down. I'm on a 130 right now for 5 minutes before my next build. But it's like, as soon as you finish that first one, that first big brick or big 300 or 400 or whatever, you're like, fuck it, I can do it. And then the next one, which you would think would be like more difficult because you're kind of gassed, tends to be easier. Just because like mentally, I've already done it. I know I can do it again. So I think that's one thing that's really cool to think about is like even when I'm running sometimes, I'll push myself on a lap and I'll hit like a sub 7-minute mile, which for me is really good. You know, I'm not very good at running yet. Much better than what I was, but by, you know, standards of running, I'm nothing special. It's so crazy to see what you can do when you push yourself, and then like the switch of mentality when you accomplish something that's really hard, and like you know the next time you can do it, so it just makes it that much easier. Like the doubt or the fear of doing it is gone, and you're more like, I've already done this. There's no fucking way I can't do this again. Like I know how it feels. I know the pain it causes. I know how long it's gonna hurt, and I'm just gonna fucking push through it. So I know this is like talking about biking, but in all aspects, I think it's very unique to think that, you know, pushing yourself and finding that you don't have the limit you thought you had may be one of the coolest things to experience. So just my food for thought. Following up on the Ironman, Kat's looking a little rough. She's still in second. I think she'll hold it, but definitely some fueling issues. So interested to know what happened. Alice, similar issue. I think she has a stomach bug. So she is very, very far back. Not where she should be, but we love her. She's awesome. You know, this shit happens. These girls are fucking warriors, man. Watching them while I do this is definitely motivating, but kudos to all of them. Can't wait to see them continue to crush it. And I am officially about 2 hours into this ride, so I got another hour left. I am soaking fucking wet. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. What are we doing?
Right now?
Yeah.
Eating my salad.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's my favorite salad.
Good. Thank you so much. Favorite salad ever. What salad is it?
The macho salad from Honor Bar.
Extra white, all white meat. Extra all white meat. And the tuna tartare is also pretty fire. Tuna tartare. Fire. Still trying to figure out how to use this thing. Guess it does.
Videoing you?
No, it's videoing you.
Oh.
The whole time. Gonna get this for Enzo one day so he can be yoked out of his mind. This thing's got 5 grams of protein in it. 6 months old. Soon enough, buddy. Fire. There we go. Essential right here. We just left Whole Foods. Before Whole Foods, we went to Honor Bar, which is like definitely Sammy's favorite spot for lunch. Mom's watching Enzo. She's like loving her time with Enzo. But we just finished Whole Foods shopping, and one thing that I do want to explain on this video, which is very important, is the lack of attention that shipped buyers take or look at when they buy apples, because I am like a Honeycrisp apple connoisseur, and we actually have to go to the grocery store now because they suck at picking apples. I'm gonna give you guys the biggest life hack, in my opinion, to ultimately become successful, and you're not gonna believe what it is. And the answer is to fucking support your friends. Like, one of the things that I hate that I see people do all the time is like, oh, if they have this or they do this, we can't, support them because we're in the same industry. It's total bullshit. Like, literally total bullshit. I'll literally look in my pantry right now, and just so you understand, like, I buy all this stuff. I don't ask for it. I don't get it for free. I literally order it on Amazon or wherever the fuck it is that's easiest for me to get it to my house. But the guys at Ketone IQ, this is like $2,000 worth of Ketone IQ. I buy it. This whole drawer, literally, full of First Form beef sticks. I pay for these. I don't ask for them for free. I love these guys. They have a fucking amazing brand, and I love them. Fit Butters. Buy all of these every freaking time I go to the store. Sorry, Nuts and More. I buy that too. But Fit Butters, constantly stay stocked on those. I actually think he sent us those though. So, Ryan, thank you for those. And last but not least, my boy Greg just got an Instacart sent to the crib. His new energy drink. So, huge believer in supporting your friends, huge believer in helping them become successful, and overall just, I think that, I guess not just our industry, but in a lot of industries, it's just the most bullshit thing I've ever seen where people like do not support their friends. Yeah. Support your fucking friends. I don't think that I could ever do what I do without my team, like at all. And I'm sure a testament to both of you guys. Like as you grow and as you you have more responsibility, you just have to figure out like what you don't need to do. Because I find myself like I'm the type of person where if something's wrong, like I want to fix it. Like I want to fix it fast, right? I'm sure you're very similar. Like if you can fix it, you want to fix it fast. But like that doesn't do you any good.
Right.
Granted, like speed is definitely important. Like the efficiency is there, but like I try to figure out like if anyone else can do it, I want them to do it. And then I want to focus on the things that only I can do. Yeah. And like that's been really good for me to like nourish relationships and like be able to meet new people. And like some of the relationships that I've met, like for example, like the guy who got us into Walmart and Sam's Club was truthfully like this guy who I met from a friend in Aspen when I was in Aspen, and we were literally snowboarding. And like I just took the time to like spend some time with this guy. Like we went out to dinner, we like chopped it up the next day, and then the next year, we're getting $250 million POs from Sam's Club.
Wow.
So like,
good meeting.
And it's just a relationship. I didn't even want it to be like transactional. Right. It was just, but that's building a brand. That's what really builds your brand. Networking and just talking to people and being out there and just meeting new people. I mean, you get it. You're doing it.
There's this thing I always tell my friends: the more hands you shake, the more money you make.
And people are so scared to like get out there and just talk to people, and like you never know who the fuck you're gonna talk to. Yeah. Like one of my buddies, he owned a company called Daring Foods. His name's Ross Mackey. He actually sold the company, and now he has another company called Cadence. But he was in Texas, I believe it was Texas. He told me, fuck, it may not have been Texas. I don't know, maybe Texas or maybe California. I don't remember. But he was on like a bike, he was like doing like biking. And there's like a huge bike meet. He's biking with this guy. This guy's got like a sick bike. He gets done. He's having coffee. And the guy's like, he's like, dude, what do you do? He's like, oh, I work for Walmart. And he's like, oh, cool. Like, that's sick. And he's like, but like most people who work for Walmart, like live in Bentonville. Like when we have a meeting with Walmart, like there's no, they've come here once. We've gone there fucking 7,000 times, right? Yes. They don't leave. Yeah. And he was like, that's weird. Like, I wonder like who this guy is. And then like a few minutes later, they exchange numbers, blah, blah, blah. Guy walks outside, helicopter lands, picks up his bike, just his bike. He gets into his like fucking whatever Aston Martin, $12 million like crazy spec Aston Martin, and drives away. And Ross is like, who the fuck is this guy? Like he just picked up his bike in a helicopter, and now he's driving away in his car. It was like the grandson of the Waltons. Fast forward 4 months, he has a full launch of his product in Walmart. Wow. Just from chopping it up with the guy on a bike trail, like, whatever. And like that's what happens more times than you think.
Yeah.
It's like it's all the shit's the same. Like, pre-workout's pre-workout, protein's protein. Granted, like, yeah, the marketing is different, but like you put it on a shelf in Walmart, no one knows the difference. They look at the price. Yeah. So it's like the relationship and however it takes to get there, that's how you win.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Eddie, you touched on branding and social media a little bit.
Yeah.
Has that it affected
Oh, dude. I mean, everything. Yeah. I mean, I think that we got in. I wouldn't say we got in early. I think that sports supplement brands have been around forever, you know, especially on Instagram. I think, like, for example, like with us, we've just built a really cool story on like being unapologetically yourself, right? Like, I think the raw like story or the raw brand is really like, we don't care what you do. We don't really care if you work out. Like, we just want you to be like 100% in on what you believe and like, don't change for anybody, right? And I think that we could sell anything. Like, we sell out of our apparel, we sell socks, we sell backpacks, like anything, and people buy all of it because they want to be a part of something a little bit bigger. Yeah. But like, I will say, like, we do our Q&A events a lot, and we go into these places, and I mean, half the kids don't even work out. You know, they're just there to like, you know, your story about this, like, you helped me get through this part of my life, or, you know, and it's like, that's fucking awesome. Yeah. Like, the working out is cool. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But like, at the same time, like, when you're changing people's like actual lives, there's no better feeling. No better feeling in the world. So that's kind of like what changed for us. What I will say though, like, and I mean this, like, and I'm not bullshitting you, man, like what you're doing when it comes to like the outreach now with like the car accidents nationwide and stuff, I see that being fucking huge. Yeah. Like huge. Yeah. Thank you. I've never seen anybody do that yet. Yeah. I mean, you have the people in like their certain towns, right? That like you've never seen I think lawyers are just very scared to network. Yes. With other lawyers. I think it's like, it's my case. No, it's my case. It's like, well, if it's both of our cases and it's half and half versus 0 and 0, why not just fucking do that, you know? And I think that's like a power of greed too, is like, people don't realize like you can do so much more with people. Yeah. You know, like there's so much more to be made and so much like more outreach or, you know, reach in general when you're like working with good people. Yeah. And like for you, like it takes 2 seconds to find an attorney license in a different state, throw him a piece, and then he's making money he wouldn't be making any other way. But like, people don't think like that. Yeah. No, they don't.
Well, with social media, you guys both do such a great job of connecting people, you know? Yeah. I mean, you're, like you said, connecting through a personal injury, and then Dom with all the stuff. You've really brought people together that never would have been together. I think that's
yeah. And I think that's one of the most powerful things about social media, because you can connect with anyone. Like, I think he brought you up and then I DM'd you. Yeah. And then we started talking about cars and we both know cars.
He's kicking from the back.
My headshot looks so different from my last one. Remember the last one for Forbes?
Yeah.
Fucking bald as shit.
Different, bro.
Was that the one that was
in like a red suit?
Yeah, that's the one you got on your website.
What's going on, guys? Just finished up my headshots. So I guess my headshot was like 40 pounds heavier and I was bald, so it was time for me to get a new headshot. And actually, super cool story. I was actually looking to get a headshot when the guy who owns Stewart Photography, which is right behind me, in downtown Stewart, right off Colorado, messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm in your area. I have a business coach who's like very good at doing headshots, and he's taught me how to do them. I would love to do your headshots for free." And I was like, "Bet, like I'd love to do that, but I'd like to pay you for it because I actually need them anyways." So today I came down, I did the headshots, and they're awesome. Like, they're incredible. So we'll actually, I'll probably have them posted before you guys see this vlog, but it's going to be a really, really, really good thing. I'm really happy with them. Now we are going to, I have lunch with someone. I'm going to go over to the Raw Wellness group today, and I'm actually interviewing a SVP of sales for Raw and Bum Energy today. So I'm really excited for that interview. He went through 3 people before me. I'm the last person that he's going to talk to. I'm pretty happy about it. So it should be good stuff. So follow along. What's the goal?
So it started out, but you know, it's now where we're at, like it's almost like, it's still in control right now, but I can see at the rate we're growing, like our infrastructure right now is just not gonna cut it for what's coming around the corner. And you know, like our growth, I've gotten a lot of good advice from a lot of really smart people, and that's helped a lot along the way. But it's kind of getting to a point where I don't have anybody that I know that has gotten to this part of growing a franchise, which is why I was so interested in speaking with you. I mean,
all of those people have elevated themselves. So So Cameron was my first guy. Cameron was elevated out of Stewart. I replaced Cameron with...
Sweet. That was a great hour, man. I appreciate your insights there.
Anytime, bro. Let me know if you ever need anything else, and then
Yeah.
literally I'm here for you. I've gone through all the same shit you're going through, and I can help you through it, definitely.
Okay, it was awesome. You got all the insights that come with that experience, so it's great.
Yeah.
Let the RTDs on the way. I'm fucking pumped about
Have you tried them?
So good. Dude, they're insane.
Yeah, they're
good.
They're
like
good.
These are, I probably have 3 of these a day.
Yeah, me too.
Beer.
Have you had the blueberry lemonade yet?
No, I saw it sitting there on your desk when we started though.
It's so good. I'll send you, just send me your address. I'll send you some of the new flavors. Just send me what you've had, and then I'll send you a variety packs of all the new stuff.
Dope. Yeah, I see the new cans too.
Yeah, the skinny cans, they look good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, man. Thanks for your time. I
Later, bro.
appreciate it.
No worries, man.
Later.
Bye. So we just finished, dude, Fridays are back to back. As you guys, I've been on them since 9 a.m. today. But that was actually one of the guys who owns a franchise of supplement stores in Canada. So awesome dude. We actually work with him on the raw side. So he has franchising, obviously. I have franchise experience on the medical side. And I'm just helping him navigate through some like pain points and struggles that we go through on the franchise side. You know, dealing with franchisees, how to hold them accountable, how to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Just all generic stuff, but like stuff that he hasn't been able to do yet that I've been through, so I can help. So awesome call. I don't even know what this call is, but I'm about to jump on it right now. So let's see. Oh, it's Justin. I know who this is. It's Justin King. What's up, dude?
What's going on? How are you?
Good, bro. How are you?
Good.
All right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. You want to jump in?
Yeah, man, let's roll.
All right. Start
So
with.
the key in house.
Yep, I got it.